for you inside today's 13 ABC Marketplace.
Well, it's been very interesting, not just as a private physician working here with Mercy St. Vincent, but also as the current president for the Ohio State Medical Association. So we've had really just a lot of interest from community members, from faith-based members, and from our populations, especially minority populations. What the pandemic unfortunately has uncovered is what we have already known for centuries, and the inequalities and the disparities in healthcare, in particular with minoritized populations. But the pandemic has kind of brought that to light. You are much more likely that if you're African American, that if you do get the COVID-19 virus, that you're much more likely to be hospitalized, and many more times likely that you'll be on a ventilator, and that you may pass away from the virus itself. And so it's very, very important that we reach out to the population of patients who are, minoritized, and we try to allay some of the fears that they have about the vaccine. That takes a strong community collaboration, and we have that here in Northwest Ohio. And the V Project is something that we have a number of people from the business sector, faith-based, obviously healthcare, education, and so it's not just that you have that community collaboration, it's the message itself too. And in that message, it's the messenger, because one of the reasons that African American populations don't seek medical care, or they seek it late, is because of historical reasons. The Tuskegee experiment is just one of many things that people are aware of still to this day, because that just ended in the early 70s. Who is your trusted leader? Well, hopefully it's someone like me who's your personal physician. But if you don't have a personal physician, it could be an emergency room doctor. If you are a faith-based person, then it might be your priest, your bishop, your pastor. If you are employed, it might be your employer. Because sometimes when you go through social media, there's a lot of disinformation. So part of my job, and all our jobs should be as providers of the vaccine, is to try to dispel some of those myths. We know the vaccine is effective, we know it is safe, and so it's up to us to be able to come to you and to try to make it as accessible as possible, and to, confront all those fears that even some of us in the healthcare profession have had about it, and to step forward and get the vaccine.
Inside the 13 ABC Marketplace, I'm Eric Albert.